Yo, what's going on? It's your boy, Kamasi Bediako, here again. Drop a little message, you know what I'm saying, with a charged phone. You know, I have to take some time out to meditate, you know what I'm saying, on why I'm here. You know, even if I don't know the people I'm delivering this message to. And I'm just here and I'm doing what the divine, you know what I'm saying, designed me to do. So, you know what I'm saying? Once again, here to bring, you know what I'm saying, a little message to everybody. You know, so today, we're going to go ahead, you know what I'm saying, and go with the tarot, you know, and let's go with the chakras. I like those. Let's go with the beep, you know what I'm saying? Let's go with the chakras. I like those. You know what I'm saying? And as always, you know what I'm saying, big boys, you know what I'm saying, doing their thing. So, hope everybody's having a beautiful, you know what I'm saying, wonderful day, evening, whatever, you know what I'm saying, whenever this message reaches you. So, you know what I'm saying, we're going to start with the tarot. First thing on the deck, you see that? Dang, as soon as I turn it over. Okay. You know what I'm saying? And make sure everything's on the up and up, you know what I'm saying? We ain't got no craziness, no stuff we trying to pull and something like that. You know, I seen something else too, but I ain't gonna say nothing. You know what I'm saying? So now we're just gonna keep doing our thing. You know, boom, that one popped out already. We just keep that. Just keep that. Just keep that. Just maybe you want. Okay. And, you know, as always, you know what I'm saying, working out magic with the let me make sure y'all can get that. Get the alright, you know what I'm saying? Stack like that. Okay. You know what I'm saying? I just want to make sure that y'all get, you know what I'm saying, everything. So as always, I'm gonna do it like that. You know. Y'all have to excuse me. I'm gonna turn the camera around so like yes, y'all can get a better view, you know. Trying to get a better view of what's going on. So y'all be like, man, bro, be tweaking and doing all this other crazy stuff. I'm just a regular guy trying to do my thing. So, you know what I'm saying? We see it like that. All spread out. Let's just go 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You know what I'm saying? Boom. Cool. Get these other ones out the way. You know what I'm saying? And let's let the story begin. You know what I'm saying? Bring that a little closer. Boom. And let's let the story begin. And as always, you know what I'm saying? Every story has a positive and negative. You know what I'm saying? You know if this resonate with you. And if it don't, you know what I'm saying? You can just flick on another channel. You know what I'm saying? No problem. No biggie. Straight up. So, you know what I'm saying? Let's find out exactly what's going on. You know what I'm saying? What's happening? I'm gonna have to change this again. That just looks so crazy. There we go. That looks a lot cleaner. You know what I'm saying? There we go. Okay. So let's see what's going on. Somebody said, you know what I'm saying, about the decisions that they made, you know what I'm saying, got their head down, trying to figure out what's going on. You know, that's a castle way down there, you know. They thought that was going to happen, but it was like a dream. And look at all them cups, you know what I'm saying? Look at all that wine. Look at all that stuff that spilled, you know. And it seemed like this person got greedy. They wanted it all. They don't even, how many cups can you drink out of? You know, that's real. Okay, you know. Well, what's wrong? You know what I'm saying? Why you feeling like that, bro? Or sis, you know what I'm saying? What's wrong? Because I'm taking a leap of faith. And maybe that person's a little bit salty about that. You know what I'm saying? But how was that my fault? That's what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? We try to go out there, do us, you know what I'm saying? Live life. I feel that. So, I gotta expand, you see the feather, you know what I'm saying? I don't even need that much. I'm cool, you know what I'm saying? Life is good. Smell of roses. Okay. Okay. Well, in this relationship, brother, it could be two men, two women, whatever, you know. Well, why is this story here? Because the truth is coming out. You know what I'm saying? And the truth is always gonna reign king, supreme. You know what I'm saying? The truth. Well, dang, you know what I'm saying? Well, what's the truth? What's so deep? That no matter what happened, you know what I'm saying, things still move forward. You know what I'm saying? Even though you trying to say it's black and white or this and that, that horse trying to run that way, that horse trying to run that way. Yo, we all tied in this thing together and we trying to dip. And you like, yo, I got somewhere I need to go. You know what I'm saying? Skirt, skirt. You see me. You know what I'm saying? I feel that. What are we looking out for? The sneakiness. Somebody tried to be sneaky though, but look at it upside down. Oops, it's just a shadow. It's just a shadow of knives. You know what I'm saying? Bro, that's not even real. That's in your imagination. You know what I'm saying? You think you doing something slick. It's in your imagination. Ain't nothing happening. Dang. That's your best plan and strategy. You know what to do. Be a G. I see them over there. Look at bro hat. Look at that drip. Look at that crown. Another eagle looking like bro. On top of that, my mind is on fleek. Stop playing. Stop playing. You see the armor. You see the sword. You know what I'm saying? You see everything. The emperor. I see everything. That's real. Dang. That's crazy. You know what I'm saying? So what is it looking like all around you? They ain't looking good. People losing money. You know what I'm saying? Trying to, you know what I'm saying, look at what you doing and all of that. You know what I'm saying? They losing money. Look at that. You know what I'm saying? They pinnacles is raining up into the blue or nothing. That's like going right into the water. Tripping. What do you want to happen? I'm trying to get out of here. I'm trying to get out of this. You know what I'm saying? I'm tired of all of this madness. You know what I'm saying? The moment I take off, you know what I'm saying, this blindfold and I can see what's going on, I can see the path in front of me. I'm going to take one of these knives, you know what I'm saying, cut off this stuff, and it's on and popping. Period. So what's the outcome? Like, bro got the bat on ready. I'm sitting here looking, you know what I'm saying? Got the protector right there on top of me. You know what I'm saying? We all on fleek. So, you know what I'm saying? Person that's so sad, you know what I'm saying? Let it go. Because that other person is doing their own thing. And if you really got some problems, we gonna bring that smoke on the ancestors. On the ancestors. That's real. Dang. That's a deep one right there, you know what I'm saying? And so, what does God have to say about all of this? You already know. You know what I'm saying? The law is the law. You know what I'm saying? Follow my laws and you know what's popping. And if you don't follow my laws, you know what's popping. Say less. Dang. Divine. Dropping it like... dropping that knowledge right there is blowing my mind right there as I'm sitting there doing it. It's like, yo, Divine says, say less. Say less. All right. right. You know what I'm saying? That was beautiful. Thank you, Divine. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to bring a little of the chakras. You know what I'm saying? As always, I like to show everybody, see what's going on. First thing popping up on there. It's crazy. First thing popping up. You know, and so we're going to give it a nice little shuffle. We're going to try to make sure it's shuffled as possible. Don't nobody be believing me. Think it's all made up. It is what it is. It's what the divine is giving me. So I'm here. Ooh, man. We're going to leave that one right there. That one just jumped out like skirt. Okay. Let's do the stacky stack. I know for all the geniuses out there, they're like, he's just doing it and doing this like that. I'm just trying to do it as random as possible. I could just mix it up and drop it on the ground. I used to throw it up in the air and then try to collect it back up and still do it. But, you know, just to show everybody, you know, it's a trick, but it's not a trick like that. This is just me showing you some of my gifts in a different way. But, you know, the cards ain't nothing compared to what really be going on. Whoop, you know what I'm saying? So okay, you know what I'm saying? So let's go. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. You know, my style is different out here. As far as reading and stuff, I know everybody be digging, going deep into energy and things like that. You know what I'm saying? But I'm old school. I like the old school fables, things like that. I like a good story. You know what I'm saying? Teach me, you know, things about myself and you know, it has a moral to the story. You know what I'm saying? Because in life, sometimes things, the moral of the story don't get, you know what I'm saying, explained or it don't get, you know, what's the word I'm searching for? It doesn't get more explored. There we go. Thank you, Spirit. So, first thing is right here, perseverance. You know, you're like a butterfly trying to come up out of the, you know what I'm saying, out of your shell. Everybody seems to be, you know what I'm saying, rooting for you and things like that, though. But you know, you look stressed. You got to keep going. It's rough, you know what I'm saying? You have to keep going. It is what it is. So, you know, what's going on? You know what I'm saying? Why are you so stressed? You know what I'm saying? Why do you feel like you're in survival mode? You know what I'm saying? Got that root chakra, you know what I'm saying, popping. Renew. I'm looking to be different. I'm looking to expand. To be who I really, really am deep down inside. Like, oh, okay. Hey. Okay, that's kind of deep. Well, what's going on with that? Perfection of myself. I have been speaking my truth. I have been looking up at the heavens, and it has been fruitful. You know what I'm saying? Look at both of my hands. I can't even eat all of this at the same time. I feel that. I super feel that. Well, what's happening? I'm getting older. I'm doing my thing. You know, I want to hang out with my kids. I want to do me. You know what I'm saying? And I want to tell them to do them. You know what I'm saying? Before they get like me. I feel that. Y'all getting old out there. I know it. I know it. What are we looking out for? Everything is not what it seems. Everything that glitter isn't gold. Everybody knows that. But do you know how to be happy with no money? Do you know how to be happy when you're broke? Do you know how to be happy when people say you're not pretty? Do you think that's air you're breathing? Okay, little thing for the Matrix. I feel that. You know what I'm saying? So, what's your best plan of action? Grow. Plant your seeds. Whoever this person is, herbalist, medicine, you know what I'm saying? These type of things to help you stay out of, you know what I'm saying? Dun, 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 dun. You know what I'm saying? Get your health up, do your thing, grow. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Okay, I feel that. So what is it looking like all around you? Rejection. You know what I'm saying? Somebody out there just got too much going on. Look at all the thoughts. Look at all the ghosts all around them. You know what I'm saying? All in their thoughts. Like a creative block. He's like, they're like, do this, 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 do this. You're like, dang, I can't even think of what I want to do. I'm rejecting everything. Dang, it's a lot, bro. So what do you want to happen? I don't know. I'm just sitting here. I want to watch all of my shows of Walker and all of the other shows, America's Best and all of that, and yada, yada, yada. Wow, that sounds kind of a little lame right there. Sounds a little laid out, but you know, to each his own. Do you? You know what I'm saying? Do you? So what is the outcome of this? Balance is going to happen. Look at these people down there. Look at that dude. Look at that chick. And then look at that chick. Look at this party of three. And it looks like that dude's bad. I don't even know why he don't got no shirt on. So that's saying something. Then that woman, she in the middle. You know what I'm saying? She really the bad one. You know what I'm saying? And she messing with him. And then she messing with her. And then she like, wow, I can't even believe I'm messing with these two. And bro, like, yo, y'all need to work this out. You know what I'm saying? And if not, though, I'm going to swing this thing and boom, boom, boom. You know what I'm saying? And y'all going to get it. And when I mean get it, you're going to understand. You're going to understand. So, Divine, what does God have to say about this? Man, I love what Divine say. Yo, this would happen to people though when they be trying to reach for the moon, be doing too much. You know what I'm saying? Look, bro, like real talk. You know what I'm saying? Divine speaking, real talk. Bro, sis, you gotta know in life when you doing too much. You know what I'm saying? It's not that things ain't possible or impossible. But take a look at the mirror. Just look down. Look down. Seriously? Are you trying to touch the moon with a ladder? You know? Think about it. You know what I'm saying? What this mean if you can't feel that, if this too much for you, is that's impossible. And I designed everything. I know everything. If it is possible, it won't be what it looks like that. Okay? It'll be a expected gadget, go-go gadget, ladder, stuff like that. I love that guy, expected gadget. But you don't have those tools, that thing, and you need to really think about another way. A more positive way. Another way, a more divine way to touch the moon. Divine out. Feel that. Divine, thank you. You know what I'm saying? For dropping that knowledge. Dropping that knowledge. You know, it don't be just for you. You know, this stuff it be for me too. You know, I grow too. All right. So let's get the big boys out. There go for one there. Try to, try to make sure we don't get the same things over again. And no matter how random it is, that I try to pick them. No matter how wild it is, it just seems like I always get the same thing, and that just means same energy, be on the same thing. And I'm with y'all too, you know what I'm saying? Ooh. You know what I'm saying? I'm on the same thing too. I'm on a discovery and understanding of mysticism and spiritual stuff and all of these, cards and all of this stuff too. You know what I'm saying? I devoted my life to trying to understand this type of stuff. So, ooh, I'm just gonna keep them right there anyway. You know what I'm saying? So let's keep that up. Let's bring this all together. You know what I'm saying? Let's see what's going on here. Wow, that was a lot right there, though. That's like doing a lot. Dang. Okay. And normally I like to count them, and I just zonked out right there. So it was like whatever, whatever I grabbed is whatever. First thing coming out. For those people named Angel, you know what I'm saying? For those portraying angels, on the negative side of things, as the world that we live in spins around and we don't get dizzy and we sit there, sometimes the world is not what they seem. So everybody that call themselves angel, sometimes is not. You know what I'm saying? And why am I talking about that? Why am I saying that like that? I don't know. I don't know why that made me say that, but it is what it is. D. Oh, that's crazy. I don't know. That would just make me zone into that. Somebody's not healing. You know what I'm saying? Really. Somebody's not healing out there. They hurt. You know what I'm saying? They think they Wolverine, but you're not. You know what I'm saying? Your healing powers is not, what I'm saying, working right now. You on hurt mode. Dang. You know what I'm saying? And art. When I think about that, I think about the expression of a person. I talked to a guy and he had OCD and he was an artist and dude was dope. Like, don't get me wrong, dude was dope. And because he had OCD, like every line, everything had to be like this, and everything is so logical. It's so logical. But I haven't made my greatest, creation yet. And I was like, well, what if your greatest, creation is illogical? What? That's crazy. That's stupid. It's like this. It's like this. It's like, bro, anybody can do anything if you put your mind to it. That's crazy. If you don't know nothing about this or whatever, I'm like, well, cool. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I can make you a illogical version of yourself, and he like, what? I just drew a dot, and I'm like, yo, bro, that's you. What? That's crazy. You ain't nothing, and you know what I'm saying? The divine has made all of that. You ain't nothing but a dot. And you know what I'm saying? When I close my eyes and I walk away from you, you gonna stay a dot. Blue is mine. You know what I'm saying? Because you can do whatever you want to do and you don't have to follow no rules of the game or nothing like that to express yourself. That's real. You know what I'm saying? Why? Yep, somebody's having a hard time they can't see. You know what I'm saying? They don't know what's going on. It's just like, and to me, when I see this and it's upside down, that means somebody being nosy. You know what I'm saying? You can't see what's going on. I can't see what's happening. What's happening? You go to, a different view. But sometimes if you can't see, it means you wasn't meant to be seeing. You know what I'm saying? That's real. All right. You know what I'm saying? Somebody doing dark stuff. You know what I'm saying? But it's going the other side, so it's going back to them. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes people justify things and say that there's a reason for everything. I know that one of the laws of the universe is there's a duality. So there will be no happiness or peace without hate and destruction. You know what I'm saying? But everything has a purpose, and I think, and just my opinion, dark exists because there needs to be a balance. So when people feel like they're above things, and why should good people have to be the judge and the executioner? And that's real, you know. So everything exists for a reason. But when people step outside of the laws, you know what I'm saying, then things happen. Dirty, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, whatever that was so dirty, they see it's upside down, they're gonna have to come clean with that, you know what I'm saying? Like straight up. Like I don't even like that word on there like that. Now they fighting, you know what I'm saying? Whoever this is, whoever this person I'm channeling or whatever, they fighting, you know what I'm saying? They going through it right now, you know what I'm saying? I could just tell, it's it's so crazy. And I can just see that. You know what I'm saying? And see their smile is upside down now. You know what I'm saying? Like straight up. You're not laughing now. You're not smiling now. That's crazy. Now they want to make up. It's like after somebody be fighting and doing stuff and they're not feeling good or whatever, of course they want to make up. And that's the right and positive thing to do. Only if you really got positivity in your heart and love and you really want to make up. Nah. Look at the G. Went the wrong way. That means, what's up, G? That's not right. That's not right. Somebody out there is a dog. You know what I'm saying? Not being right. And again, I done said, on my channel or just talking about this and stuff, it used to be cool to be that guy, to be a player, to be like that. But that's dead now. 2025, you know what I'm saying? How many real dads, how many men are actually going home, you know what I'm saying? For the lifetime of a child's life in your home to know you as a daddy and not on some cheat stuff. Don't get me started. I've been on that. Cancer. You know what I'm saying? It's like the betrayal. It's going the other way. So when I see betrayal going the other way, so now I'm saying it's like whoever portrayed you is now getting portrayed. You know what I'm saying? It then went back the other way. Like, well, you can't betray me. I betrayed you. You can't betray me. I betrayed you. Oh, yeah. How about both of y'all get betrayed? Boom. Game. Forever. Wow. Now don't nobody know what's going to happen. It's all blank now. You know what I'm saying? It's all left up to the divine. That's the way I like it. Let's freestyle it. Aquarius, you know what I'm saying? On the negative side of things, you know what I'm saying? Please fix yourself, you know what I'm saying? Please get right. Somebody don't feel free and they feel trapped, you know. And my thing is, if a person is trapped, first you have to think about what are the chains that's binding you. What are the things? What is the cell that you live in? What is the crime that you committed in which you're doing time? Why aren't you free? Hmm. Bring something else. Because of projections. I really am starting to not like this word, because a person that feels like I see you, view you, think of you this way, and I think it's not of my liking, or I think it's normal, or blah 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 blase woo woo whatever. It's crazy because everybody wants to be that person that's a celebrity, that's a trendsetter, that's like, yo, you so original, everybody gotta be like that. But how can that be if I'm what you think I am? I am what I am not. That's real. Yeah. We all need to be a student out here in this game. I done said this so many times out here. We all gotta learn. Nobody know everything. Nobody know it all. Not even me. You know what I'm saying? Even delivering this message to people, this for whoever. This is for whatever. Yeah. Somebody don't wanna be a player no more. They don't wanna be a player. They don't wanna be a player no more. Well, most of the time, once a person reaches a level, and this is the way I think of it, they're like levels. Once you reach a level of saying you're done being a player, that means you're done using people. That means hopefully you done felt what it felt like to play and be played. And you're done elevated from that type of level where you're more moving towards a commitment and things that would be more sacred. Hey, yo, somebody not hearing the music, you know what I'm saying? The fat lady singing, you know what I'm saying? And they like, no, not yet. One more time, one more again. Put that KC JoJo. They like, nah, we gotta go. Last call, got a dippy. Hmm. Now it's moving fast. Now things are slow. You know what's crazy? When people tell people that they live in a fast life, it's fast money, doing good, smiles, all of that stuff. You know, but what's crazy is that same play on words or play on things is that the same thing that come fast, go fast. Dang. Deep. You know, what's in you? What's inside you? This is upside down like this. People ain't got it in them. You know what I'm saying? And when you say you got it in, the spark, that divine feeling that's helping you push yourself to go, you know what I'm saying, and keep going. That's saying there ain't nothing gonna stop me. Ain't no magic gonna stop me. Ain't no betrayal gonna stop me. Ain't no false babies gonna stop me. Ain't no trying to mess with my funds gonna stop me. Ain't no stalking gonna stop me. Ain't nothing you gonna do gonna stop me. You ain't got that in you. You know what I'm talking about? Somebody's health is doing bad. What's crazy is I used to like to live fast or go crazy. You know what I'm saying? Go cray cray. You know, I love it. Love it. But now that I think about life and I look at the park and in the sky and things like that, I think about the things that I've missed trying to recover from living in a fast life where the sun hurt my eyes and now the sun is beautiful to my eyes. Health is important. Because if you can't feel good to enjoy stuff, what's the use of money? T. Alone. We'll leave it at that. We'll leave it at that. I'll leave that little pause in there, you know what I'm saying? So you can feel that, you know what I'm saying? No one's ever alone. The divine is always watching. Your ancestors is always watching. Your spirit guides is always watching. Everybody is always watching. As always, this your boy, Kamasi Bediako. As always, fear God and love yourself. Have a great day. Togaza.